Good Wednesday evening, everybody. I'm meteorologist Nick Kelly checking in. Hopefully everybody had a great Christmas Day this time around. This Christmas Day of 2019 was one actually for the record books. Even though we didn't break the record high, it was certainly very mild. Mother Nature hasn't quite gotten the memo yet that it should not be this mild or warm, however you want to say it, for the Christmas holiday. But we will see temperatures start to return to where we should be as we go through the next several days with clouds and a couple storm systems on the way to keep an eye on. In the meantime, the time-lapse from Indigo Sky Casino and Resort just outside of Seneca, Missouri showed quite a bit of cloud cover this morning. Then we spent most of the day actually with a fair amount of sunshine. Well, actually mostly sunny skies, a little bit of high cloud cover, sure. And then as the evening got underway, we did see the cloud cover start to build back in right before sunset. The numbers for today were just astounding again. Keep in mind, on Christmas Day around here, we should be starting around 26 and topping out around 45. Not this year. We started at 51 this morning. We topped out at 70 degrees this afternoon. We were nowhere near the record low of 11 below set back in 1983. And we did not quite tie the all-time record high for Christmas Day of 72 set back 3 years ago. As I said, though, this was one for the record books on Christmas Day this go-around. It was the third warmest Christmas on record with today's official high of 70 degrees, just shy of tying the second all-time warmest Christmas set back in 1971 with, coincidentally, a high of 71. And you can see how these records go all the way back through the 50s, 60s, 40s, all the way back to 1904, where even then we were able to break those records with all the mild air we had in place today. Quiet skies over 7th and Rangeline from the east side of Joplin. South breeze still up there, but it is starting to die down a little bit. It's helping keep temperatures a bit mild. At the 8 o'clock hour, we were checking in at 60 degrees at Joplin Regional. This south wind throughout the day, along with the sunshine, catapulted highs to about 70 degrees all across the board. We have seen the numbers drop off since sunset. Still some spots trying to hold on to mild territory, but the majority of us are already starting to fall back into the upper 50s. Again, our mild day was all due to the sunshine we had and that strong south wind we had at 10 to 20 miles per hour, gusts near 30 at times. As we went throughout the evening, though, we have noticed that breeze die down a little bit. South wind between 10 and 15 miles per hour. We're going to continue to see this breeze slowly die down, but as long as that south breeze is still in place, as cloud cover continues to build overnight, we won't turn too chilly. Overnight lows will drop off to 51, and despite all the cloud cover in place through Thursday morning and into Thursday proper, we will still have a mild day with temperatures already back near 60 by lunchtime. The Skywatch Storm Tracker showed us quiet throughout the day, but now we're starting to see the cloud cover pick up ahead of our next system off to the west. It's a bit disorganized at the surface. We have a stationary front parked just to our northwest. That'll start to turn into a cold front and head our way as we go into Thursday. We won't see the rain chances really kick into gear, though, once we see this cold front just off the western coast of California. Once that starts heading our way, that's when the rain chances will ramp up, and we'll finally see these systems move along now that we're saying goodbye to the upper-level ridge at the jet stream level. As that shifts off to the east, we'll start getting under the influence of the jet again, and especially these upper-level waves coming at us from the west. For the rest of the night, though, we'll just keep things quiet. Even though the cloud cover will continue to build, we'll go mostly cloudy as we go through the rest of the night as temperatures drop back. Some of us into the upper 40s, but most of us will settle to about 51 degrees as we get your Thursday morning started. As we go throughout the course of the day, that south breeze continues to die down. It'll be between 5 and 15 for the afternoon. Despite that, and despite mostly cloudy skies, though, it's going to be another mild day. Temperatures pushing near 60 by lunchtime. We'll have Joplin topping out around 64. In fact, most of the area right around 60, if not into the mid-60s for yet another mild Thursday ahead of us. With that said, though, our changes begin to roll in, especially with that increasing clouds on Thursday because of the first cold front that'll work on through from the north. Doesn't have a lot of moisture with it yet, but certainly enough to get the cloud cover back in place. But it's that next cold front coming out of the desert southwest and a developing warm front out ahead of it. That's going to be the focal point for scattered showers as we go into Friday. Then we'll see the rain chances really tick up, not only for Saturday morning, but throughout most of the day on Saturday. In fact, we can even see a couple of thunderstorms. Not looking at anything too strong, though. We'll still keep an eye on it, though. But plan on kind of a wet Saturday with the clouds sticking with us. At least we can squeeze out another mild day with temperatures trying to go into the 60s. Then the backside of the system kicks in. We'll definitely trend quite a bit cooler as we go into Sunday. We'll have to watch for the wraparound moisture on the backside of the system. If we can get that moisture to wrap back around and clip our area, with temperatures trying to turn cold enough Sunday morning, we could see a rain-snow mix to start Sunday out before we start to dry things out as that system departs off to the north and to the east. So, after we've had a quiet Christmas day, we are getting set for a cloudy, kind of an unsettled weekend. Temperatures, though, tomorrow still don't look bad, 64 degrees. We'll drop to 57 on Friday with the scattered showers picking up. A good shot for rain and storms on Saturday with temperatures starting not that cooler, really. 56 in the morning, let's go 64 for your Saturday afternoon. Then the bottom drops, and I say that, but we're actually going back to where we should be for this time of the year. 36 Sunday morning, we'll only make it to about 42 Sunday afternoon. We'll stay mainly in the mid-40s for Monday, and as we start to work into 2020, speaking of sticking with Doug's pattern on New Year's Day, we could see our next storm system by then roll on in. That could be a chance for rain and snow. We'll just have to keep an eye on that as we roll along. Have a good night. Have a great Thursday.